Information is data we gather to make predictions about the future to help us make plans. In computer science, information means something quite different, but that's another story. In order to be useful, information should be as accurate as possible. But early on, people realized that manipulating information is a good way to gain political power or make money. A long time ago, people got their information by word of mouth. If you've ever played the game of telephone, you know how information can get changed passing from one person to another. In the game, it's funny, but in real life, gossip can have terrible consequences. During the Middle Ages, a rumor spread that the bubonic plague was caused by Jewish people putting poison in wells, causing people to murder thousands of Jews. Some early newspapers were practical, like lists of ship arrivals, but most were partisan political statements. Writers often used lurid language to describe their opponents. One British editor in the late 1700s described the opposing party as frog-eating, man-eating, blood-drinking cannibals. In the 19th century, wide availability of newspapers and more people who could read meant that lots of people's opinions could be swayed by biased information. The flood of immigrants from Europe was an easy way to play on people's fear of loss of jobs and the American lifeway. By the end of the 19th century, newspapers were very cheap. Publishers made money through advertising, so there was a push to increase circulation. This meant sensational headlines, lurid stories, and lots of illustrations that grabbed people's attention. A few newspapers gained huge circulations. Publishers Joseph Pulitzer and William Randolph Hearst's speculative and inflammatory stories pushed the U.S. into the Spanish-American War, in which thousands of American lives were lost. The idea of accurate, unbiased news reporting didn't get popular until the 20th century. News services like the Associated Press gained reputations for being unbiased because they had to sell news stories to a wide spectrum of publications. Some newspapers also became known for more accurate and unbiased coverage. Today, the internet, especially social media, is a major source of people's information about the world. Even though the medium has changed, people haven't. Promoting your own agenda by appealing to people's emotions, prejudices, fears, and desire for excitement hasn't gone away. So how do you evaluate what you see on the internet to get at truly useful information? Watch the next Secrets of the Mesh to learn how to separate reality from hype.